Hello, everybody. Good evening. A very warm welcome to your masterclass presented by LeapScholar. How are all of you doing today? Hi, Alex. Hi, Eb, Gurnoor, Josie, Mohammed, Nahidul. Hi, Priyanka. Hi, Randeep. Hello, Ria. Hi, Siddhant. Hi, Shri Lakshmi. Hi, Rohit. Hi, Tushar. Yashwant. Hello, guys. How are all of you doing today? What a pleasant, cool evening today in Delhi. How was your day? Hi, everyone. Oh, wonderful. Randeep has got his result. Please do share your result with us, Randeep. We would love to hear it. Band 7. That is an excellent band. Congratulations, Randeep. I'm so happy that now you can finally go abroad to your favorite destination. All the very best and God bless you, my dear. I hope that everybody who is present today gets me such beautiful band 7s. Hisham asks, is it possible to get a band 9 in writing? Hisham, I have proof as well. So yes, it is possible. And you can quickly watch a video. Just go to YouTube and type IELTS Prep by LeapScholar Band 9. Just search that. You will find a student who has gotten a Band 9 in all the 4 modules. Can you believe that? Isn't that amazing? That's a mind-blowing band. So yes, even I used to think that it's not possible to get a band 9 and they just give band 8.5. But yes, one student has actually gotten a band 9 in writing, and he's also showed his IELTS report card. So yeah. Wow, Randeep. Beautiful score, especially reading. Very well done in reading. He's got a band 8 in reading. Wonderful. Hi, Devashri. Oh, congratulations, Gaurav. Gaurav has received an unconditional offer letter from Ashton University. What a wonderful news to begin our session with. Great. Yes, so guys, some of you are asking me that, where can I watch that video? So let me share the YouTube channel with you. You can subscribe to that channel so that you don't miss out any of our videos. Just sharing that link with you. 1 second. Here it is. I have shared the link with you. Go ahead and check out that the student who got band 9 everywhere. You can subscribe to our channel so that you do not miss any update or any information about the IELTS exam. I hope that helps you. All right, guys. So yes, as you know that today we are going to practice the writing module. I hope all of you are excited to learn more about the writing module. Let me see your excitement. Just comment excited if you're excited. Let me see who all is sleeping and who all are excited. Excited? Wonderful. Shrishti, Gayatri. Gayatri is ecstatic. Wonderful. Hi, Jyoti. All right. Yes, Gurnoor, we do have that option as well. And if you enroll for the IELTS exam through us, you do get some gift as well. All right, guys, let's begin then. Let's begin today's session. Before I begin, I'm quickly going to give you an introduction. Let me tell you my name. So my name is Deeksha Mehta. I'm a master trainer here at LeapScholar, and you can see that 20,000 of my students have finally reached abroad. They scored their desired bands, and thankfully they're doing very well. So I hope that all of you can also join this number. I want to expand this number, make it around 25,000. So please help me. Join this number, all right, and get your IELTS band, crack IELTS, and let me make this number 25,000. Okay, so that was all about me. Let's now begin talking about task 2. So quickly, who can tell me task 2? What is it? What do I have to do in task 2? What do I have to write? What has to be written in task 2? Correct, Jasmine. Good, Yashwant. Correct, Gayatri. Perfect, Shrishti. So yes, it is an essay. Perfect. It's an essay. And is it same for academic students and general students? Or is it different? What do you think? All right, Shushmita. So Shushmita, it is actually same. It's same for everyone. Okay. And what is the minimum word count? What is the minimum number of words that you need to write? All right, very good. Yes. So a lot of you have said 250, which is correct, But I would recommend that 250 is too less. So I would recommend, please push yourself, encourage yourself, and try to write at least 270 words. Why? Because we need to write a well-developed essay, which is well supported. So 250 words is really less. Your paragraphs would look very small. So I would strongly recommend trying to write at least 270 words in the essay. So please, guys, push yourselves and write 270 words. Now, is there any upper limit? Is there any maximum word count or maximum number of words that I can write? Interesting. So all of you are correct. The answer is no. There is no upper limit. No upper limit. Having said that, would I recommend writing 400 words? Should you write 400 words? What do you think? So the answer is no, right? No. Why? Because if you do that, what you would do is you would self-penalize yourself. How? Because you would make errors. The more you write, the more errors you make. Additionally, you don't have that much time. Then the more you write, your vocabulary keeps on repeating, isn't it? Imagine if I asked you to talk about a topic for 2 minutes. How many times would you repeat one particular word? Maybe 2 times. If you had to talk about the same topic, let's say any topic, for 5 minutes, you would repeat that word a lot more. So vocabulary gets repeated, grammar errors happen. Then you may not have a lot of ideas. You may be repeating the same idea again and again. So I would strongly recommend don't go above 300 words, right? 300 is a really good number of words. You are not getting paid extra, or you're not getting extra marks for writing more number of words. So why do that? If you're not getting extra marks for it, why do it for free? Isn't it? All right. Okay. Now you can clearly see that task 2 is much more important than task 1. That is why I am going to focus on task 2 today. You can see that it carries twice as much weightage. So that means if, imagine, task 1 carries X marks, how many marks does task 2 carry? Okay, let's see. Sounds like a math lecture. Wonderful. So yeah, it carries 2x marks. Perfect. All right. Yes, moving forward, my first tip for everybody is your answer should be relevant to the question. That's my first tip. All right. Now, what does this mean? What does it mean that your answer should be relevant to the question? That is obvious, isn't it? You must be wondering that why is she saying that? Obviously, I'm going to write a relevant answer. But wait, let me show you with the help of an example. I'm going to give you a topic and you have to tell me, right, what. Let me show you the topic first. So the topic says, let me show you the topic. All right. So guys, you can see the topic on the screen. This is a recently asked question in the IELTS exam, right? It says some people recommend students should study full time till the age of 18. Do you agree or disagree? Now, my question is, if somebody disagrees with this question, so what side are they choosing? If somebody says, I disagree, if they are not supporting full-time education, then what are they supporting? What side? What are they supporting? If they are against full-time education, then what are they supporting? Very good, Gayatri. Sports. Are they supporting sports? Okay. All right. Very good, Gurnoor. Good, Vidya. Exactly, Arjun. Very good. Exactly, Sri Devi. So yes, did you see that the debate is not between education or no education, right? Anybody who's against full-time education is not saying that students should not study. What are they supporting? They are supporting maybe part-time education or maybe online education or remote learning, right? So something which is not full-time campus-based learning, isn't it? So this is how your answer needs to be relevant. You can't say I disagree or I agree because students should be educated or education is a fundamental right. Nobody is arguing that it's not. The debate is not about education or no education, right? So it's very important that you understand the type of question. Now, when you give your reasons to support your agreement, let's say you agree with this question, right? That students should study full time. So you can't give the reason that they should study full time because education is important. That is not a logical answer, is it? So education is important, yes, but how does it support full time? Isn't it? So you have to be very careful. We must understand what is the question saying, what reasons would be logical for this answer, right? So your ideas, your reasons need to be related and they need to be very strong. You can't give a general reason. Now, use ideas and examples that you are familiar with. Familiar with, that means you can give personal examples if you want. And extend your answer, very important, and include a number of ideas. Number of ideas means don't just give one idea. Try to give at least 2 to 3 reasons for why you are supporting that particular that particular point. Now, don't overgeneralize. Don't include irrelevant information. Never memorize templates. So I hope all of you are not using templates. Please don't use that. So the examiner knows, they are able to recognize a template. It is always better to use your own language. And what kind of examples should you give? So you can see present, do not, it says don't, guys, please read. It says don't present research or statistics. Don't say at least 41% of all men or 23% of the government organizations. Please do not do that. All right, Jasmeet says that my institute recommends using templates. I know a lot of institutes do that, but trust me, the examiners are highly qualified. They are trained to catch plagiarism if you're copying and also templates. So please don't use them. Also, your answers are first passed through plagiarism checking software. So please don't do that. It's for your own good. Okay, let's move forward and look at the next step, right? What is our next step? So, guys, let me show you a statement. All right, I'm going to show you a statement. Colorless screen ideas, sleep furiously. What do you think about it? Is this correct? Is this sentence grammatically correct? Afsana, you can just pass it through Grammarly or any plagiarism checking free software. All right. Okay. Correct, Jasmeet. Okay, guys, look at my question. My question is asking you, is this sentence grammatically correct? Grammatically. Let's check your grammars. Okay. Let me answer this question with the help of another example. Right? Okay. So what is colorless? What word is colorless? Is it a noun, adjective? What is it? Is it an adverb, verb? Is it a preposition? Is it a bird? Is it Superman? Okay. So it's an adjective. Great. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to replace all of these words one by one with another adjective. All right. So if I replace these words, instead of colorless, I've used another adjective. I've written beautiful. Instead of ideas, I've used another noun. I've written parrots. And sleep, and instead of furiously, the adverb, I've written another adverb, peacefully. So what about the second sentence? Is this grammatically correct? Yes. How? The first sentence had the same grammar. The grammar is same for both sentences. So why is the first sentence grammatically wrong? Do you want to change your answer? Now tell me, is the first sentence grammatically correct? Yes, Parvi, but grammatically, I'm asking about grammar. Exactly, Arjun. So first sentence, now tell me, is it grammatically correct? The answer is yes. There is absolutely nothing wrong with the first sentence. The grammar is perfect. It is beautiful. The grammar is absolutely fine. You have two adjectives, right? Colorless and green. You have a noun, verb, and adverb. So grammatically, it's beautiful. But is it making any sense? Is it making any sense? Does it make any sense to you? No, right? It sounds like gibberish. It is a nonsense sentence. It has rubbish. It means rubbish, right? There's no meaning of this sentence. So did you see what I did? The grammar was perfect. But how many marks is the first student going to get? His grammar is beautiful. But would you give him any marks? How many marks would you give? No, right? You know how I felt? Have you seen Three Idiots movie? Have you seen the movie Three Idiots? Yes. So do you remember that scene where Amir Khan enters the classroom and he says, I have come to collect something. So his teacher asks him, what have you come to collect? So he says, jacketed and non-jacketed pieces of paper which document provision something something. So what does the teacher say? What does the teacher say to Amir Khan? He says, कहना क्या चाहते हो? Right? What do you want to say? कहना क्या चाहते हो? Isn't it? So don't you feel like that? What is the student trying to say? कहना क्या चाहते हो? Isn't it? So remember, guys, grammar matters, yes. But what you want to say and how you are saying that, your content, आप कहना क्या चाहते हो? That matters a lot more than grammar. First of all, your sentence should make sense. What you're trying to say, the other person should understand it. Don't make him feel like that teacher from Three Idiots, isn't it? So don't over stress on grammar. A lot of times our sentence is grammatically correct, but still the meaning is not clear, or why we have written that sentence, we are not clear. So we need to be very careful in IELTS exam. First priority is your meaning. The content should be good. The content should have some meaning. It should be useful. The ideas should be strong. After that comes your grammar. Your grammar alone cannot get you a band 7. No, you can have perfect grammar and still not score well, right? So what I wanted to highlight here is this criteria, right? Your task is assessed on 4 criteria. One of them, these are the 4 criteria you can see. Grammar, vocabulary, coherence, task response. The one I wanted to highlight is task response, right? This one. This is the first one that we need to work on. First, we need to work on this criteria. Do this well, right? So what comes under task response? Your content. your ideas. What are the reasons that you're giving? Imagine you are supporting full-time studies, full-time education. So what reasons are you giving? How are you writing them? Right? And how are you supporting them? So see, it says whether you support your ideas. So how do I support my ideas? If I'm giving a reason, how do I support that reason? Rubanka, not in the exam. Correct, Mehek? What about the others? How can I support my idea to make it effective? Very good. By giving an example. So you add an example to your idea to make it effective. And let me tell you, it is mandatory that every paragraph that you're writing should have at least one example in it. So it's not optional. All right. You need to make sure that every paragraph of your task has an example in it. Okay. Let's move forward, guys. Let's look at what are the 4 types of essays that you can be asked in the IELTS exam. First of all, are you sure how many types of essays are there? 4, 5, 7, or 12? How many types of essays do we have? Are you sure? Only 4. But I saw this site and it said there are 12 types of essays. I saw it. Are you sure? Maybe there are 11. What do you think? So, no, there are not 11 types of essays. There are only 4. But then why did they say 11? Does it mean that I am teaching you less? No, I am not teaching you less. Let me show you how. So these are the 4 types of essays that you have in your exam. You have the discussion essay, you have the advantage, disadvantage essay, opinion essay, and problem solution essay. So now my question is, why do all of those sites say that there are 12 types of essays? What's the reason? Let me show you the reason. Okay, so let's focus on any one type of essay. Imagine we are talking about, let's say, the advantage and disadvantage essay. So what can the question look like? Let me show you what the question can look like. It could say, what are the advantages and disadvantages of this situation, right? That is one way in which your question can be framed. Sometimes the same question can be written using synonyms. So for example, instead of writing this, they could ask you, what are the merits and demerits? Or they could ask you, what are the benefits and drawbacks? Or they could ask you, what are the pros and cons? Or they could ask you, what are the positive effects and negative effects? So do you see what is happening? It's the same question, just that they have written it in a different manner. So does it make it a different task type? Absolutely not. It's the same question. You will write the same answer. Nothing changes. There is no difference. The only difference is that they have rephrased the question. That's all. All right. So your question stays the same. Your answer stays the same. Now, what about the answer format? Will it change in all of these different types of essays? Very slightly. So you can follow the same format for all of these essays. It will change very slightly. So whatever question is asked to you, your format of the essay will stay the same. You can write a 4 or 5 5 paragraph essay. Let me show you the process that we will be following. It is a very interesting process. It's called the power writing process. All right. So now what is this power writing process? So the moment you get your IELTS question, you don't jump to writing. You wait, right? You read the question 2 times, try to understand what all is the question asking. Sometimes the question can ask you more than one item. So the first thing, you read the question 2 times. Then you plan, right? So imagine you are going to do a Goa trip. Will you just go book the ticket and go to Goa? That's it. Okay, I'm going to Goa tomorrow. Goa I Vivo, Goa, done, going. No, right? What would you do? First, you would shop. Then you would plan. How many days do I need to go for? Where am I going to stay? Who am I going to go with? How to convince my parents? How to convince my friends' parents? Isn't it? So you will plan. Then why not plan here? Isn't it? Imagine what is important, going to Goa or the IELTS exam? IELTS exam is more important. So you plan for that trip, but not for this exam. Not fair, right? So the first thing you need to do is you need to plan. Spend a good 5 minutes in planning. When you're planning, decide what reason will I give? How will I support that reason? What example do I give? What do I put in which paragraph? How many paragraphs do I write? Right? So just make a skeleton of your essay. Then you organize these ideas into paragraphs. So you've decided that these are the 3 ideas that I've come up with. So organize, which of these do I want to use? Do I want to use all 3 or just I want to use 2? Which paragraph should I put which point in? Then you can start writing. And after you stopped writing, don't just submit the essay. Please edit it, check, have I written everything? And then revise and recheck for grammar also. So these are very important steps. Please don't miss them. They can really make a huge, huge difference. All right. Okay, now moving forward, let's do one thing. Let's take a grammar quiz because I can see some of us have fallen asleep. It's a late night session and it was a Saturday. Some of us were, having a lot of fun. Let's take a quiz. What do you say? Mini quiz, 2-minute quiz. So hopefully you'll wake up then. All right. Okay, let's do it, guys. Quickly. Let's see. Let's check how good are we at grammar. All right. So I'm going to show you 7 sentences. All right. And you need to tell me, are they correct or is there something wrong in them? So when I show you the sentence, maybe you may have that song play behind your head. Golmaal hai bhai sab golmaal hai. That will tell you, is the sentence correct or not? Just like in Hera Fairy. Isn't it? Let's see if you can spot the wrong answers or not. Ready? Okay, let's do it. Let's see. So check if there's an error or not in the first sentence. We have to provide doctors the resources they need to do their job. Is it correct or is it not? Okay, not. Okay. So yes, you are correct. There is something wrong with it. So did the song play? All right. Okay, so tell me now what is wrong? Comma? No. We don't need a comma. Which tense is important in task 2? You would need to use 9 tenses at least. So you need to brush up tenses, yes. Article is missing, no. The is missing. We need to provide the doctors, no. I'm not specifying which doctors, so no, article is not missing. They need for their job, no. 2 is correct. No, Yashwant. Okay, let me give you a hint. Let me give you a small hint. Small hint. Very good, Parvi. Excellent. Parvi has given me the correct answer. Okay, I'm going to give you a small hint. Small hint. Very good, Ramlal. Excellent. So, guys, preposition. A preposition is missing. What are prepositions? To, for, with, at, towards, behind, beside, between. So tell me which one. Very good, Gino. What preposition is missing? Okay, very good. A lot of you have guessed it right. So we have to provide doctors with the resources they need. With the resources they need. So guys, always provide someone with something. Provide someone with something. So for example, I will provide you with the solutions, or I will provide the solutions for you. That is also correct. So you need some preposition. I can't eat the preposition. I know you were hungry, but you can't eat the preposition. For, yes, for is also correct, Arjun. Yes, Bindu, for is. So those of you who said for, that is correct. So I could also write, I have to provide resources for doctors. Yes, let me write that also. We have to provide resources for doctors. All right, correct. Those of you who said for, you are also correct. Great. 1 by 1 marks. Did you get the 1 mark? Let's move to the next sentence. Next sentence. The birth rate has reduced over the past 10 years. Now, is it correct, or is there something fishy? Did the song Golmaal play in the background or not? I should play the song also. No, that would be best. Yes, Sheetal. Has been reduced. Why? Why the passive voice? Okay. So those of you who are saying that has been reduced, your logic is correct, but answer is not. So why are you saying has been reduced? Think about it. Why are you saying has been reduced? Because reduced by someone, right? When do we use the verb reduce? When do I use the verb reduce? When somebody has done something, right? The action is done by someone. For example, I reduced the speed of the car. Can somebody reduce the birth rate, or does it happen on its own? The action doesn't happen on its own. So then what verb should I use? Decreased. No, decreased is not correct. Decreased is also not correct. Give me another verb. Very good. Very good, Dhananjay. Nimisha, very good. Very good, Davinder. Perfect. Good, Nimisha, Parvi, Gurnoor. All right, wonderful. So yes, I can use 3 verbs. I can either say drop, right? It has dropped. Or I can say decline, right? It has declined. Or I can say it has fallen. These actions happen on their own, isn't it? All right, next question, let's see. The figure will increase, touching 6 million in 2022. This is an easy one. Gone down? Yes, gone down is correct, Arjun. Diminish is when the size, when we talk about the size of something. For example, let's say this scrunchie has diminished in size. So then it would be correct. Very good. So what's the error here? The figure will increase, touching 6 million in 2022. So guys, what do you think? The verb touching, is it formal, touching? Can you use it in the IELTS exam? The figure touched. The figure touched 6 million. No, right? So remove this verb. Maybe you can use anything else. You can use reaching, or just remove touching, or just say increased by. No, not increased by 6 million. It says increased to 6 million. Increased to 6 million, or increased reaching 6 million. All right. Okay, next question. Let's move forward. My family bakes together every night. We enjoy everything we do together. What do you think? My family bakes together every night. We enjoy everything we make together. Exactly, Gayatri. Very good. Very good, Arjun. Joyson, excellent. Perfect, Niharika. Dax. Together is twice. Okay. Yes, together is twice. That is true. Apart from that, there is a repetition of together. Okay. What else? Yes, Sheetal. All right. Very good. Good, Ravi. Yes. So a lot of you gave me a lot of different answers, which were all correct. So somebody said conjunction, right? Conjunction, yes. So look at the sentences. They are complete. My family bakes together every night. It's a full sentence. What about the second one? We enjoy everything we make together. Full sentence. Then why have I joined it with a comma? Why have I used a comma? That isn't correct. I can't use a comma to join two sentences which are full. I can use a full stop, or I can use a semicolon, or a lot of you said add the word and. So yes, I can use and, or I can use any conjunction. I can use moreover, right? Somebody said for. So any conjunction is fine. Okay. All right. Next question. The flight was delayed due to technical reasons. Now, what do you think? The flight was delayed due to technical reasons. Okay, let me give you a hint. The grammar is fine. The grammar is fine. Some vocabulary problem is there. There's something wrong with the vocabulary. Grammar is fine, guys. Exactly, Kushagra. Correct, Parvi. That is also correct. All right. So let me tell you what is the vocabulary problem. The word due to, what does it mean? What does due to mean? Does it mean because of? That's it. Same as because of. Exactly same. No, not exactly same. Not exactly same as because of. It means because of some reasons. Because of some reason. So the word reason is already included in the meaning due to, right? You won't use due to for any thing where you want to say because. For example, imagine if I want to say I won the competition because of my brother. Will I say I won the competition due to my brother? That sounds off, isn't it? Because due to has a slightly negative connotation. We use it with negative things, right? Where we have reasons or problems. So the word reason here cannot be used, because due to already means because of some reason. So I can instead say due to technical issues or constraints, or even problem. You can even say problems, technical problems. Glitches, yes, technical glitch. All right. Okay, next question. The chart shows that only 18% of men work less than 15 hours a week. Very common error. This is such a common error. The commonest ever in the error in the IELTS exam. Remove that. No. Correct, Gayatri. Work for. Work less than 15 hours is fine. Work for less than is also fine. Correct, Sagar. All right. Can we write? Because of. Yes, you can write because of. Yes, Muntajir. Very good. A lot of you are correct. Yes, Arjun. Per week. Work less than 15 hours per week. But a week is also fine. Good, Manjot. Okay, let me give a hint to the rest of the people who haven't found it. Okay, so 18% men. Is this correct? 18% men. 20% kids. 20% children. Think about it. 20% children. 20% children eat. It is absolutely wrong. If you just in the dictionary look for the word percent, just open the dictionary and Google, or in the dictionary just write percent. You will see some examples. In none of the examples will you see 20% children or 18% something. It will say percent of something. The preposition is absolutely mandatory, 18% of men. So please, in the IELTS exam, do not miss your preposition. Last question, guys. Last question of the grammar fun series. The essay will discuss about the reasons of the popularity of solar panels. Very common error again. Super duper common. The essay will discusses. No. No, Sri Lakshmi. Reasons for the popularity. Okay, for the popularity, of the popularity, both are correct. Both are correct. The is the error. Very good, Raghuram. Will is not needed. But it's not wrong. It's not needed, but it's not wrong. Correct, Yashwant. Okay, let me give you a hint. Let me give you a hint. There is something with the preposition. Something related to prepositions. Of the popularity, for the popularity, both are correct. What else? What other preposition do you see in the sentence? Do you see any other preposition? So there is one more preposition in the sentence. Which one is it? There's of. What else? There is about. So do you need the about? And is it correct if I use about with discuss? Absolutely not. It's wrong. So I can never say discuss about. What do you say in real life? You say today we discussed the movie, or let's discuss the homework, isn't it? So discuss something. Never use a preposition with the word discuss. All right, good job done, guys, on the grammar quiz. Wonderful. And now let's move forward. Look at the structure of the writing task 2 essay that we are going to use for all of our essays in task 2. Let me show you the structure. You have an option, guys. I'm going to give you two options. Option number 1 and option number 2. So either you can write 4 paragraphs or you can write 5 paragraphs. Who will decide? You will decide depending on how many reasons do you have to support your stance. So imagine, let's say you are saying, I support I support full-time education, right? So how many reasons can you come up with? If you came up with 2 reasons, then you use the 4-paragraph essay. If you came up with 3 reasons, then you support the 5-paragraph structure. Now, what are these paragraphs? Let me show you. The first paragraph is always the introduction. You can see in both of them, it's the same. And the last paragraph is always the conclusion, same. In between, you can simply, in these body paragraphs, you are going to write one idea each. That's it. Simple, right? A lot of people complicate it, overcomplicate it. Just keep it simple and divide your paragraphs like this. Now, if you want to know how to write and how to improve your your writing, get feedback on writing, what you can do is you can join our LeapScholar batches. These are all free. So just go to leapscholar.com and select any batch that you like. You can see my batch as well. You can join that also for absolutely free. Also, guys, I hope you are aware of the masterclass challenge. So we have this masterclass challenge going on where if you attend 4 masterclasses in 1 week, you get a certificate. Also, you get access to the fast track course, which is for 300 rupees. Now, this fast track series is beautiful. I'll tell you what all it has. It has recorded grammar sessions and they're recorded by yours truly. That means by me. Also, you have spoken English classes. You have recordings of Atul sir's master classes. Now, general students have recordings of the IELTS General exam. Okay, so I would strongly recommend you challenge yourself, take up the masterclass challenge. Try to attend at least 4 classes in the same week and make sure you get the basics, tips and tricks, the strategies. We are also going to cover everything module wise, and you will also have grammar classes in these master classes. How can you take them? Just go to leapscholar.com. Here I'm putting in the link. All right. And simply remind, just click here. You can see, right? A lot of master classes. So just click on remind me. You can see the entire schedule. You can choose which ones you want to attend, and you click on remind me and you'll be able to get a notification for that masterclass and join it. Also, please download the application IELTS Prep by LeapScholar from the Google Play Store. So Android users, how many Android users here? Yes, Arjun, 10 days. All right, I can see 14 of us. All right. Perfect. Shaila, Harpreet, Akshata, Raja, Chandan, Devang. So Android users, we have something special for you. This app is available. On this app, we have something called speaking rooms, which are functional 24/7. So all the time and all 7 days. Okay, so you can download this and host a speaking room and talk to anybody at any point of time in English, practice for the IELTS exam. Okay, moving forward now, apart from this, I would recommend, please go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm putting the link in the chat box. Go to this video. If you like my teaching, you can click on the like button. That is all from my side for today. Thank you so much, all of you, for attending with me so late at night. I loved the energy and the enthusiasm, and I shall see you super soon in one of my batches. All right. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.